An AI just caught a mistake that Harvard professors missed. A mistake that had been peer-reviewed, published, and accepted as fact by the entire scientific community. But here's what kept me up last night. This same AI just solved 18 problems that have stumped humanity for over a decade. Problems so complex that even teams of PhD researchers gave up on them. And the scariest part? It's getting smarter every single day, and right now, only a handful of people have access to it. This is Gemini 3 Deep Think, and what I'm about to show you is going to change how you think about AI forever. Alright, in the next 5 minutes, you're going to see benchmark scores that shouldn't exist, real breakthroughs happening right now, and the one number that proves this isn't just hype. Plus, I'll show you exactly how close we are to AI that thinks better than humans in almost every scientific field. So what makes Deep Think different from every other AI you've heard about? Most AI is built for speed. You ask, it answers instantly. Deep Think does the opposite. It actually thinks, like really thinks. Google calls it System 2 thinking. You know when you're solving a really tough problem and you need to sit down, grab a coffee, and work through it step by step? That's what this does, except at a superhuman level. They built this specifically for scientists and engineers dealing with impossible problems. Messy data, incomplete information, no clear solution. The stuff that breaks normal AI. And the performance numbers? Absolutely insane. On humanity's last exam, a test designed to find where AI completely breaks down, Deep Think scored 48.4%. That's a new world record. On ARC AGI 2, which tests if AI can adapt to brand new problems instead of just memorizing, it hit 84.6%. The ARC Prize Foundation had to verify it because they couldn't believe it. But here's the number that made my jaw hit the floor. Code Forces, where the world's best competitive programmers compete. Think Olympics-level coding. Deep Think has an ELO rating of 3,455. That's legendary grandmaster status. Professional programmers who've been coding for 20 years can't reach that level. Gold medals on the 2025 International Math Olympiad. Gold medals on International Physics and Chemistry Olympiads. This thing is dominating across multiple scientific fields simultaneously. But you're probably thinking, okay, cool test scores. What about the real world? Here's where it gets wild. Lisa Carbone, a mathematician at Rutgers, is working on theories that bridge Einstein's gravity with quantum mechanics. She fed Deep Think a highly technical math paper that had already passed peer review. Deep Think found a logical flaw that human experts completely missed. Think about that. Peer-reviewed research, approved by specialists, and this AI just casually points out, actually, there's a fundamental error here. At Duke University, researchers were trying to grow semiconductor crystals with ultra-precise specifications. They'd been struggling for months. Deep Think designed a recipe that hit the target perfectly on the first try. Or this one, my favorite. You can draw a sketch on paper, and Deep Think will turn it into a 3D printable file. From napkin drawing to physical object in hours instead of weeks. But none of that compares to what I'm about to tell you. Deep Think just solved 18 previously unsolved research problems. 18. Problems that no human, no other AI, nobody had ever cracked. Problems across mathematics, physics, computer science, economics. One of them was a mathematical conjecture from 2015, a decade old. Deep Think didn't just solve it. It completely disproved it. This isn't a demo. This isn't a lab experiment. Researchers at top universities are using this right now. It's live in the Gemini app for Google AI Ultra subscribers today. Now, OpenAI has O1. Anthropic has Claude. Why does Deep Think matter? Because it's the first AI specifically engineered for hardcore scientific research. Built alongside actual scientists. Designed for the messiest, most complex problems humanity faces. And Google just opened it up via the Gemini API for the first time, meaning developers and enterprises can now build applications with research-level reasoning. Here's what this actually means. We're not talking about an AI assistant anymore. We're talking about a genuine research partner that catches mistakes humans miss, solves decade-old problems, and compresses months of work into days. For scientists, it's like having a PhD researcher who never sleeps and can explore thousands of hypotheses at once. For engineers, it's the world's best problem solver on your team 24/7. And this is just the beginning. If this is version 1, imagine what comes next. So here's how you can use it. Google AI Ultra subscribers can access Deep Think mode in the Gemini app right now. For researchers and enterprises, there's an early access program for the API. Google is being selective because this isn't a toy. This is for people tackling serious problems. So here's my question for you. If you had access to this level of intelligence, what would you solve? Drop it in the comments. Smash that like button if this blew your mind. And subscribe because AI is accelerating faster than ever. And I'm breaking down every major breakthrough. See you in the next one.